Hi everyone, welcome back to the new video of Current Affairs YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the important current affairs questions and answers of the day, 14 July 2021 for all competitive examinations. Okay, you have two questions at the end of this video, so watch the video till the end and please comment your answer in the comment section given below. We will discuss that. Okay, let's start the section. First question: which institution released the report titled "The Hunger Virus Multiplies"? Okay, the answer for the question is option A, Oxfam. Okay, let's see about this report. Oxfam has recently released a new report titled "The Hunger Virus Multiplies." As per the report, 11 people die every minute of hunger. Okay, the report also found that the number of those facing famine-like conditions globally has increased by 6 times over the past years, and it highlighted that famine outpaces COVID-19, which kills about 7 people per minute. Okay, that's the answer that you have to note that Oxfam has released the report titled "The Hunger Virus Multiplies." As per the report, 11 people die of hunger each minute. Okay, let's see about Oxfam. Oxfam is a confederation of 20 independent charitable organizations focusing on alleviation of global poverty, founded in the year 1942 and led by the Oxfam International. Okay, the headquarters of Oxfam is located in Nairobi in Kenya. Okay, that's the answer for the first question. Okay, let's see next question. The world famous Rath Yatra of Lord Jagannath began in which state? Okay, the answer for the question is option C, Odisha. Okay, let's see about this. In Odisha, all rituals including the pulling of Raths during the Rath Yatra have been completed smoothly in Puri. All the three chariots of Lord Jagannath, Lord Balbhadra and Devi Subhadra reached the Sri Gundicha temple ahead of the schedule, being pulled by the servitors. Okay, the deities will be on sojourn there for 9 days before coming back to Sri Mandir on the holy occasion known as Bahudi Yatra of or the Return Car Festival. Okay, the devotees near and far witness the grand festival through a small screen to seek the Lord's blessing. Okay, in this question, you have to know about the Rath Yatra of Lord Jagannath. Okay, let's see some points about Odisha. Odisha, formerly known as Orissa, an eastern Indian state on the Bay of Bengal, is known for its tribal cultures and its many ancient Hindu temples. Okay, we can see here the location of Odisha state here. Okay, the governor of Odisha is Ganesh Lal, and the capital of Odisha, Bhubaneswar, and the chief minister of Odisha state is Naveen Patnaik. Okay, that's the answer for the question and also about Odisha. Okay, I think it's understood. Okay, before watching this full video, if you like this video, please click on the like button. Okay, this video like is only 50. And if you're not a subscriber of this channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel Current Affairs and also number the bell icon for getting new notifications in our YouTube channel. Okay, let's see next question. Joint Warfighter Cloud Capability, that is JWCC, is a part of the defense system of which of the following countries? Okay, the answer for the question is option B, that is United States. Okay, let's see about JWCC. The US Department of Defense has cancelled a previous cloud computing contract, the Joint Enterprises Defense Infrastructure Project, worth $10 billion that had been awarded to Microsoft. Okay, the Department of Defense will have a new system called the Joint Warfighter Cloud Capability, that is JWCC, in which the US administration will divide the contract between multiple companies so that both Amazon and Microsoft are expected to win the contracts. Okay, that's the answer for the question. Okay, let's see some points about US. Okay, the United States is a country of 50 states covering a vast south of North America, with Alaska in the northwest and Hawaii extend in the north, nations present into the Pacific Ocean. Currency of US is United States dollar, and the capital of US Washington DC, and the president of United States is Joe Biden. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, let's see the next question. Which state announced a new population policy 2021 to 2030 on the occasion of World Population Day? Okay, the answer for the question is option C, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, let's see about the new population policy of Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath inaugurated the state's population policy 2021 to 2030 on the occasion of World Population Day. In the new population policy, a target has been set to bring the birth rate to 2.1 per thousand population by 2026 and to 1.9 by 2030, and the state's total fertility rate is 2.7% currently. Okay, in this question, you have to note that the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has inaugurated the state's population policy 2021 to 2030. Okay, let's see some points about Uttar Pradesh. Okay, Uttar Pradesh is a state in the northern India. Okay, we can see here the location of Uttar Pradesh state here. Okay, the governor of Uttar Pradesh is Antipen Patel and the chief minister Yogi Adityanath. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, let's see next question. Recently, Prime Minister received the first copy of the book, The Ramayana of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. The question is, who has penned this book? Okay, the answer for the question is option C, Baljit Kaur Tulsi. Okay, let's see about this book. Prime Minister Narendra Modi received the first copy of the Ramayana of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, which is written by the late Baljit Kaur Tulsi, the mother of noted lawyer K.D.S. Tulsi. Okay, the book is published by the Indira Gandhi National Center for Rights. Okay, that's about the Ramayana of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, written by the late Baljit Kaur Tulsi. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, I think it's understood. Okay, let's see next question. Which of the following aviation services has signed GIFT City's first aircraft purchase agreement? Okay, the answer for the question is option A, VMAN Aviation Services. Okay, let's see about this. Indian aircraft leasing company VMAN Aviation Services, which is based out of International Financial Services Center at Gujarat's GIFT City, became the first company from the business district to sign an aircraft purchase agreement after placing an order for an Airbus S125 helicopter. Okay, the VMAN will soon announce its first dry lease transaction. Okay, let's see what is a dry lease. A dry lease is a leasing arrangement where an aircraft lessor provides an aircraft without crew, ground staff, etc. to an airline or corporation. Okay, the Union Budget announced earlier in the year rolled out several incentives and tax holidays on capital gains on aircraft leasing conducted at GIFT City. Okay, in this question, you have to note that the VMAN Aviation Services signs GIFT City's first aircraft purchase agreement. Okay, that's answer. Okay, let's see the next question. Which insurance company launched a comprehensive health insurance plan named Arogya Supreme? Okay, the answer for the question is option B, SBI General Insurance. Okay, let's see about Arogya Supreme plan. The SBI General Insurance, one of India's leading general insurers, announced the launch of a comprehensive health insurance plan named Arogya Supreme. Okay, this specific plan is designed to ensure that customers can have full health insurance coverage, including 20 basic covers and 8 option covers. Okay, the policy provides a wide range of sum insured option up to 5 crore rupees, wherein customers can choose from 3 options: Pro, Plus, and Premium based on the sum insured and coverage features. Okay, among other customer friendly coverages like sum insured refill, recovery benefit, compassionate visit, etc. Customers also have a facility to choose the policy tenure ranging from 1 to 3 years. Okay, in this question, you have to know that the SBI General Insurance launches the Arogya Supreme. Okay, let's see about the SBI General Insurance. The SBI General Insurance is a joint venture general insurance company. Okay, the State Bank of India, the largest state-owned banking and financial service company in India. SBI owns 70% of the total capital. Other investors are Axis Bank, Asset Management Co Limited, Premji Invest, and Warburg Pincus Group. Okay, the SBI General Insurance was founded in the year 2009, and the headquarters of SBI General Insurance is located in Mumbai. Okay, that's the answer for the question, and also about SBI General Insurance. Okay, I think it's understood. Okay, let's see next question. Who was elected as the Prime Minister of Ethiopia for a second term? The answer for the question is option A, Abiy Ahmed. Okay, let's see about this. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has won the country's delayed election with an overwhelming majority. Okay, Abiy's Prosperity Party won 410 out of 436 seats, giving him another 5-year term in office. Okay, in this question, you have to note that Abiy Ahmed has re-elected as the president of Ethiopia. Okay, let's see some points of Ethiopia. Okay, Ethiopia in the Horn of Africa is landlocked country split by the Great Rift Valley. Okay, we can see here the location of Ethiopia here. Okay, the capital of Ethiopia is Addis Ababa, and the currency of Ethiopia, Ethiopian birr. Okay, that's the answer for the question. Okay, let's see next question. The report titled A Future for All, The Need for Human Wildlife Coexistence was released by which of the following? Okay, the answer for the question is option D, both A and B, that is WWF and UNEP. Okay, let's see about this report. A report titled A Future for All, The Need for Human Wildlife Coexistence was recently released by the Worldwide Fund for Nature, that is WWF, and the United Nations Environment Program, that is UNEP. Okay, let's see the highlights of the report. The first point, conflict between humans and animals is one of the main threats to the long-term survival of some of the world's most iconic species. Second point, globally conflict-related killings affects more than 75% of the world's wildcat species. It also affects polar bears and Mediterranean monk seals as well as large herbivores such as elephants. And the global wildlife population have fallen an average of 68% since 1970. Okay, this question are not about the report. A future for all, the need for human wildlife coexistence, that was released by the WWF and UNEP. Okay, that's answer for the question. Okay, let's see next question. Which actress has recently launched a book titled The Pregnancy Bible? Okay, the answer for the question is option B, Kareena Kapoor. Okay, let's see about this book. Kareena Kapoor has announced a new book titled Kareena Kapoor's Pregnancy Bible. Okay, the actor has also called it her third child. She shared her experience while writing the book. Okay, in this question are not about the book Kareena Kapoor Pregnancy Bible. Okay, that's the answer for the question. I think it's understood. And if you have any doubts related to any question and its answer, please comment down in the comment section given below. We will discuss that. Okay, let's see the answers for the questions of last confused questions of video of 13 July 2021. Okay, let's see the answer for the first question. Manu Sone has recently resigned as a CEO of which organization? Okay, the answer for the question is option B, International Cricket Council, that is ICC. Okay, let's see about Manu Sone. International Cricket Council CEO Manu Soni resigned from his position 4 months after his allegedly abrasive conduct came under the scandal during an internal investigation, prompting the world body to send him on leave. Sony was sent on leave in March pending an inquiry after he came under the scrutiny for his abrasive behavior with colleagues. Okay, that's the answer for the question. Okay, let's see some points about ICC. Okay, the International Cricket Council is a world governing body of cricket. It was founded as the Imperial Cricket Conference in 1909 by representatives from Australia, England, and South Africa. And it was renamed as the International Cricket Conference in 1965 and took up its current name, that is International Cricket Council, in the year 1987. Okay, the headquarters of International Cricket Council is located in Dubai and United Arab Emirates. Okay, that's the answer for the question. I think it's understood. Okay, let's see the answer for the first question. Which player has Okay, next second question. Which player has clinched the 2021 Wimbledon tennis men's single title? Okay, the answer for the question is option A, Novak Djokovic. Okay, let's see about this. World number one, Novak Djokovic won his third Grand Slam title of 2021 as he beat Matteo Berrettini in the final to clinch the Wimbledon men's single title 2021. Djokovic has been in spectacular form this year as he has claimed all Grand Slam titles of 2021 so far. Okay, that's the answer for the second question. I think it's understood. Okay, let's see today's questions for you. Okay, daily we are given 2 questions that you can answer, and please comment your answer in the comment section given below. We will discuss that. Okay, let's see the first question for you. Which country was crowned Euro Cup 2020 champions after winning over England? Okay, the options for you: option A, Italy, option B, Spain, option C, Germany, and the option D, Scotland. Okay, I'll repeat the first question for one more time. Which country was crowned Euro Cup 2020 champions after winning over England? Okay, please comment your answer in the comment section given below. We will discuss that. Okay, let's see the second question for you. Port city of Qingdao, which was in the news for a massive algae bloom, is located in which country? Okay, the options for you: option is Japan, option B China, option C Malaysia, and the option D Singapore. Okay, I'll repeat the second question for one more time. Port city of Qingdao, which was in the news recently for a massive algae bloom, is located in which country? Okay, please comment your answer in the comment section given below. We will discuss that. Okay, in this video, we have discussed about the important kind of questions and answers of the day 14 July 2021 for all competitive examinations. Okay, I think it's understood about this section. If you have any doubts related to any question and its answer, please comment down in the comment section given below. We will discuss that. And you can download the PDF file of this section of our Telegram group and can also join our Telegram group for more study materials. Okay, we'll keep the link in the description given below. You can check that and download the PDF. And if you're not a subscriber of this channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel current affairs, and also remember the bell icon for getting new notifications in our YouTube channel. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Keep supporting us. See you tomorrow with a new video on current affairs and other study topics. Thank you. Bye bye.